episode of the Murray Franklin Show. We've got a very special episode lined up for you tonight. But first, before we bring on our first guest, let's watch a little clip from last week.
I always hated school. But my mother, she used to say, you should enjoy it. You'll have to work for a living someday. No, I won't lie. I'm gonna be a comedian. Yeesh. When I was little, I used to tell people I wanted to grow up and be a comedian. And they all laughed at me. Well, nobody's laughing now.
You got that right.
You want to hear the joke, Murray? Another joke.
Okay, so you may have seen that clip of our guest from last week. Now, before we begin, we'd just like to say that we are all heartbroken here and sensitive to the issues going on in our city tonight. But he asked to come on the show like this, and I figured we could all use a good laugh. Let me introduce Joker. Thanks for coming on the show, but I gotta tell you, with what happened at City Hall today, a lot of our viewers, both at home and in the studio, might find this look of yours to be in poor taste. Can you tell us why you're dressed like this? I'm not sure what's so funny, Arthur. A lot of people are going with this look tonight. There seems to be a lot of clowns in the city.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
When we spoke earlier, you said that this wasn't a political statement, that you aren't a political person.
I'm not political, Murray.
I'm just trying to make people laugh. And how's that going for you? So you're a comedian. Have you been working on new material? Would you like to tell us a joke? He's got a joke book. He's got a book of jokes.
Knock, knock.
And you had to look that up?
I want to get it right. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's the police, ma'am. Your son has been hit by a drunk driver. He's dead.
Yeah, that's not funny, Arthur. That's not the kind of humor we do on this show.
Sorry. It's just been a rough few months, Murray. I mean, ever since I killed those 3 Wall Street guys.
Okay. I'm waiting for a punchline.
There is no punchline. It's not a joke.
You're serious, aren't you? You're claiming that you killed those 3 boys on the subway. Why should we believe you?
I've got nothing left to lose, Murray. Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
Let me get this straight. You think it's funny that you killed those 3 young men?
Yeah, because comedy is subjective. Isn't that what they say? Besides, the way I see it, what happened was a good thing. All of you, Gotham, the system that knows so much, you decide. You decide what's right and what's wrong. What's real and what's not real. The same way you describe what's funny or not.
Okay, all right, I think I get it. You did this to start a movement, to become a symbol.
Come on, Murray. Do I look like the kind of clown that could start a movement? I killed those 3 men because they were awful. Everyone's awful these days. It's enough to make anyone go crazy.
That's it. You're crazy. That's your excuse for killing those men.
No. They couldn't carry a tune to save their lives. Oh, come on! Why is everyone so upset about these guys? Because Thomas Wayne went and cried about them on TV?
You've got a problem with Thomas Wayne?
Yeah, I do. Everything comes so easy for him.
And what's wrong with that?
Do you know what it's like out there, Murray? Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everyone just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. No one ever stops to think what it's like to be the other guy. You think men like Thomas Wayne, men at ease, ever think what it's like to be a guy like me? They don't. They think we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys that we won't werewolf and go wild.
Are you finished? So much self-pity, Arthur. It sounds like you're making excuses for killing those men. I'll tell you, not everyone is awful.
You're awful, Murray.
Me? Me. How am I awful?
Inviting me on the show. Playing my video. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them. Murray, everything comes too easy for you.
Hey, listen, you don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look at what's happened tonight because of your actions, what they've led to. There are riots in the streets. 2 police officers are in critical condition. Someone was killed tonight.
I know. I know. How about another joke, Murray?
I think we've had just about enough.
What do you get when you cross a mentally
Security?
ill loner with a society that abandons him and treats him like trash?
Call the cops.
I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. Good night. Always remember, that's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I'm gonna be there very soon when I'm back on top in June.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June.